And the way coach wants her girls to start going about this is really to put emphasis as well as all their efforts into improving their service reception, as this will translate into better offense since their girls have been lacking with solid attacks. Despite their current standing, though, Coach Vanjie is still proud of the fighting spirit of her girls, which she really just wants them to maintain. Lastly, UE's captain Rosale is coming off actually of having the flu, so she might not be 100% today. Eric?
All right, thanks, Aaron. So that's a big boost for Adamson, not going up against Rosale, who should be 100% for UE to, have an easier time here.
Well, unless the game plan of UE is to really distribute the ball, which is so different from the game plan of Adamson, it can also work for UE.
Let's see what happens here. Rosale, on the other hand, though, with 2 consecutive points already in this set, has tied it up at 6-all.
The first one coming off an angled hit, and this time down the line, coming from Rosale.
That's tough, I mean, especially this season, ang dami nagkaka-flu, and going against a competitive team here in the UAAP, just recovering from the flu, you've got to be impressed with the dedication, the love for the sport of these players,
Very, very true. And going into the semifinals also, you want all the athletes healthy para maganda yung fight. So, yun rin yung the coaches should really watch out for that, yung health ng players. Because like, for example, a UST squad, hindi masyadong maraming nakukuha nila off the bench. So, if like, for example, 1 or 2 players gets injured or at least gets sick, mahirapan sila. The same way, I'm sure, with the other teams also.
Excellent dig by Pono, and here comes the back row hit from Caballero. Zapanta. Good blocking by UE, allowing the back row players to pick it up. A nice dig by the libero of Adamson.
Oh, not enough wrist action.
Outside.
As that point goes to UE.
Tied at 7-all. You mentioned USD earlier, Mosey. What a game UP put up against USD.
True.
To steal a win away from the defending champions.
You cannot take any team lightly, especially in the second round. Siyempre, lahat din yan trying to get up on the top 4. So, ibang complexion ng games coming into the second round every time, diba? In every sport.
That's true. Rosale has been on a roll here, putting UE on top by 1-8-7 here in set number 1. Instant replay featuring Kite Rosale, brought to you by Shakey's. Shakey's, it's fun family pizza. She was pointed out by Mami Dulce, head coach of Adamson, as the one to guard, but so far, Adamson unable to defend against Rosale.
Another problem for Coach Minerva. Ngayon yung kumbaga, object of their affection for this game.
Way off.
And
it's
yet,
a service error.
at this point, still unstoppable. But UE committing an error on the serve ties up the score to the 8 apiece.
Kinlog, whose right shoulder is heavily taped up. Caballero seeing action for the first time today. Zapanta. UE goes again to Rosale, who seems to be unstoppable here in set number 1.
That's right, and this time she has been going to the left, down the line, to the right, and now through the blockers, through the double block of Adamson. So no immediate remedy coming from the side of the Lady Falcons. And a violation called against, a double violation call against UE.
Very unfortunate for the Lady Warriors. The quick by Pao Soriano was picked up by the back row players, but on the second touch, nag-agawan. Bonon all alone this time to Caballero. Off the block. Score that point for UE.
Smartly, Caballero using the blockers of Adamson. Pag angat niya kasi for the attack, nakita niya dalawa na eh. Dalawa kaagad yung nakabantay sa kanya. So, smart move there on the part of Caballero. 10
serving 9. Benting looking for that hole in the middle. Nebrida. Oh, the tip was way too short.
Had too many things in mind on that attack. Iniwas niya eh. She saw the blockers of Adamson trying to go for a tip. Pero alanganin na, she was on her way down.
Dizon is blocked, and UE can't keep it alive. Balik sa Adamson ang kalamangan.
You know, it's good that 2 or 3 players are going after the ball. But ito, ilang beses na nangyari sa UE. So it seems yung defensive pattern nila medyo sira. It's not working well at, in this first set.
Medyo hindi maganda yung spacing sa communication.
Yes.
No? Tip right there by Soriano. Benting, nice dig.
Oh, was a save, but on the double hit, I think it's a good call by our referees as a violation called against UE on that second touch.
If not for these unforced errors sa Lady Warriors, baka lamang pasala dito ng mga dalawa, no?
Daming ball handling errors coming from UE, and now he's throwing that attack away.
Dizon, a fourth-year player, should really come up with better hits than that with her experience in the UAAP scene. Rosale from the back row.
Still a factor even with that miss hit. Look at her go for this kill. Ang kina ng bola, no spin, to sa high ball, and yet, again, no antidote coming from Adamson.
Vasquez tried to pick it up in libero, pero it was too far from her. Speaking of too far, nobody close to that ball. Kite Rosale couldn't get that back into play from Angela Benting, hitting it.
Because it was really a beautiful angle of that open hit by Angela Benting.
Basically a free ball here for Adamson. Nakatuno to Benting.
Oh, great dig. Another free ball.
Nebrida blocked.
One more chance for UE, but they give a free ball to Adamson. Oh, helter-skelter.
Oh.
Helter-skelter volleyball being shown to us by these two teams.
Benting.
Great coverage though.
Adamson setting up. Great defense
by both teams. So actually, but this time, yun na nga eh, unang magkamali dito wins that point to the other one wins the point. So Zapata throwing that offense, kailangan dyan patience eh. To be able to set up the plays. Panay broken plays eh.
Good serve from Dizon. The back set for Benting on the other side.
Another free ball. But Adamson has yet to capitalize on those free balls. And just when I said that, Benting getting that one.
Angela Benting pretty active here today, offensively for Adamson. Shakey's fast serve. Shakey's It's Fun Family Pizza. Too close to the net, but Rosale able to make something out of it. Adamson goes to the other side. Zapanta's there. Rosale. Long.
Not enough spin. Wrist action on that last attack by Rosale.
And Adamson takes us to the second break of set number 1. They're up by 4, 16-12. Adamson is up by 4, 16-14, makes that 16-12 against UE here in set number 1. Second meeting between these two teams. The first one was won by Adamson in straight sets. UE looking for some revenge.
Resumption of the game, still the captain, Angela Benting to serve.
Angela Benting on that serve.
Nebrida has been struggling early here in set number 1.
Miscue on the side of Adamson, but the ball still playable. Skip there, Rosales. No go. That goes
She
wide.
was trying to avoid the blockers.
Yep.
Pero medyo nasobrahan yung angle.
But she was way up in the air for that hit. Oh, that's going to be a violation.
Point for Adamson.
And,
Another back roll play
setter
for
of
UE.
UE.
Ponon?
Yeah, that's Monon.
Timeout UE Lady Warriors.
Timeout on the floor. We'll listen to UE.
Okay. Backline. Taas mo lang. Siguraduhin mo lang taas. At saka pag ganun, huwag mo nang i-jump toss. Ha? Mataas na mataas yung bola ng receive eh. Di ba? Ano mo na lang sigurado. Dikit pa sa net. Okay? Shy. Magsalita ka. Hindi nag-ano. Sobrang sa isa. Kasasabi ko lang sa'yo, sobrang kabig. Maganda yung intention. Kaya lang sumusobra kabig. Okay? Kasamahin mo muna sa blocker. Okay, let's go. Kaya pa yan. Kaya pa yan. Let's go.
Few instructions. One for Rosale, one for Ponon.
Reception of the game is
As
still Angela Benting.
the setting error was made by Ponon earlier, and yung tira ni Rosale that was